when I had the opportunity to meet her, I asked her if we could meet because I wanted to share this what I thought was a great idea. I met her in November. We didn't meet until February. And when I met with her and shared the idea, she almost fell over because she said, "Terry, you won't believe this. We are already incubating something very similar to that, and I would love to have you part of it." And I said, "And I would love to be a part of it, but I know somebody else who would even be better because he's much more connected to the arts and culture." And I said, Terrence Williams.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk culture and arts, you got to talk Terrence Williams.
Yeah, you're right. You're
and he
right.
immediately said yes, came to the table, and we were part of that planning.
Yep. See what I said? You know, they came together and made platinum. And Terry, you're definitely correct with that because when it comes to arts in KC, Terrence does have his finger on the pulse of it. I mean, he started with poetry. Now he's in art, visual art, spoken word, acting, drama. Acting. I mean, like, legit, he's like the man when it comes to this stuff.
It's the people I network with.
Right. And like you always said, you network with
I network with the best.
And then here it is, right here.
I network with the best.
Yeah. So so you said you got to go through the registration process, right? Okay. So explain the registration process because we have a lot of people watching.
And that's really important because if you don't have a card, you just go out. So you can just go to the website. It's going to be out there for you to access. But you have to have a card to get the discount. So really, this is really targeted toward the inner city, I'll say, the urban core. And so say you live in Blue Springs. And you hear about this and you want to be a part of it, you are not going to get the discount.
I'm not going to get it.
You have to have the card in order to get the discount. And what the Arts Kansas City has done is they've partnered with organizations like mine and like Terrence's. So you have to know an ambassador in order to get this little card. Right? So you can go to the website and you can even sign up, but you're not going to get the $10 access. You will get on the email list. You will get some other probably highlights of different shows that are going on in Kansas City. But in order to get the discount, you got to have the card, and it has to come from one of the organizations who has been authorized, I'll say, to pass out the card.
Okay.
Yeah, community ambassador is what they call us.
So who are these organizations? So if people want to...
Well, we got a Bike Walk KC, Block Scholars, ICE Studios School of Dance, KC Public Library, Literacy KC, Operation Breakthrough, the Music and More Foundation, the NIA Project, the Whole Person, and Uni Urban Neighborhood Initiative and Visit KCK. They all are community ambassadors.
Okay, and we'll definitely take a picture of this and post it in the comment section of this show too, so you can see who these ambassadors are. And not only are you learning more about getting the $10 discount, but you're also learning more about these organizations too. So you go to the, for example, you go to the NIA Project. Hey, I want to be I want to get the card, but at the same time, can you tell me about your organization? And it's like a learning piece too. So you're not just going there and getting the discount. You're actually going out there to support as well too, and to learn more about the organization. So I strongly recommend that you put foot to pavement and go out and interface and network with these organizations because you never know. You might be able to be a part of it. You might be able to contribute. You might be able to be a donor while you're trying to get the $10 hookup at the same time. So it's like a win-win.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
it really is impressive. And they've done a lot of work, too, just recognizing that there will be a lot of people who, like, what is the Lyric Opera, I think, is on there?
Yeah, the Lyric Opera.
The Lyric Opera. So I think I have been to one opera in my entire life, and I think that's when I was in school, probably. So they've done a lot of work with these organizations for some of the organizations that you might not be familiar with. You can catch little videos and it'll tell you what people normally wear, what to expect when you get there. Just trying to really make sure that people are comfortable and feel comfortable in the space. And I want to shout out all of those organizations who really were the first to say, yes, we want to be a part of it. Because what is this, 12? And we know we have hundreds of arts and cultural organizations in the city. But these are the folks who said, I want to be a part of it. And they are part of the pilot. That's the American Jazz Museum, Ensemble Iberica, Heart of America Shakespeare Festival, ICE Studio School of Dance, the Kansas City Repertory Theater, the KC Melting Pot Theater, the Lyric Opera of Kansas City, the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art, Spinning Tree Theater, Starlight Theater, and the National World War I Museum and
Wow.
Memorial.
Now, like you said earlier, go to Starlight. Let's say, think of an artist that comes to mind. Stevie Wonder comes to Starlight,
That's right.
and his tickets are, you want to go in the front row.
Tickets can be $150.
$150 ticket. on
If
the
you
front row.
have one of these,
That's right.
and here's the other thing, there's no limit. Because, you would think, okay, we're only going to give y'all 25, or we're going to give you 12. There's no limit
How many cards you can get?
to how many tickets you can get. Now, as an individual, you can only get 4.
Right.
So as an individual, if the tickets are $150, I can only get 4 at $10.
Oh, that's not bad.
Only get 4. But there's no limit to those discounted tickets. As long as you've got a drop, you can get in there and get the tickets. Now, that's during the pilot phase. I will tell you that I was one of the ones that said, that's not feeling right to me. $150 ticket for $10.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah, but during the pilot, I said, let's do a tier. So maybe if the tickets are $25, $50, $75, $100, it's $10 for the $25 ticket. It's $20 for the $50 ticket. That feels more right.
That's later on down the line, though, right?
They said, don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about
For the
it.
pilot, it's
Oh.
$10.
So me and 3 of my friends can go see Stevie Wonder on the front row for
For-
$10
for
apiece.
$40.
$40. Wow.
During the pilot
now,
phase.
how long is this
Yeah,
pilot
during-
phase?
August 2024.
Yeah.
So from now to August 2024.
And there's going to be some good shows this spring and summer coming to Starlight.
Is. It sure
Yeah.
is, and I
Yeah.
will be there.
Yeah.
Yes, and then also the museums too.
Yeah, American Jazz Museum.
Yeah.
In there.
Like I said, it was really about how do we reduce the barrier so that everybody can enjoy arts. Because you all know, and I'm sure, Terrence, you know, that there's studies, there's proof now that shows from a health perspective. Because I know when I'm upset, if you get the right song on, that'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
There are some studies that show the benefits of arts and culture to to your human body, to your human being. So we really want to make sure that this is accessible. Arts and culture in Kansas City is incredible, and there's too many of us who are not participating.
Right.
So again, we couldn't take away all the barriers, but we know that cost is a significant one.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I look at this whole thing too. Like when I was younger, we did like family field trips. So if mom and dad both got a drop card, then that's like a whole family trip. Like, kids, if you got multiple kids or a kid and a friend, to go to a museum and see an exhibit. It's like sometimes the Nelson has those paid exhibits. And could you imagine, like, if it was me and my spouse and our children, family field trip,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Kansas City because Kansas City's can show its ways, and this is a gesture that I think it will really benefit our community and get more people into some of these places that traditionally we just don't go to due to cost and lots of other reasons, but certainly cost.
Yeah. I've never
Yeah.
seen nothing like this done before.
I haven't
Here
either.
in Kansas City.
Yeah, this is like brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I want to thank you two for allowing me to be the one to break this news to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was talking to someone I work with today. I said, "Yeah, I have an exclusive." She said, "Well, what's the exclusive?" I said, "You gotta tune in." Well, can you tell me? No. And then it seemed like she was kind of like, "So you get exclusives?" I've gotten exclusive news. Matter of fact, KUAW has reported things before the big boys several times. So yeah, KUAW is up and up. So I'm thankful that KUAW has this opportunity to actually share this and be the one that's giving this knowledge out.
Yeah.
Knowledge that's understanding and it's wisdom.
Right.
That's right.
KUAW. Now, let's kind of role play real quick. Let's pretend that I'm an individual who wants to get a drop card,
That's right.
and both of your organizations are on the community ambassador list.
That's right.
So I'm going to come to you and I'm going to ask you about your organization, and I want you to tell me about your organization as if I don't know anything about your organizations. Make sense? Gotcha. Because I want people to know the organization. So, hi, I want to get a drop card. Can you tell me about your organization?
So in the simplest terms, the NEA Project is an organization that is dedicated to improving the lives of Black girls and women. And we do that through a variety of different ways. One of the most popular ones is Black Women Get Fit, which is a monthly health and wellness experience. It's free to the community. We invite 4 to 5 Black practitioners, wellness, mind, body, and soul practitioners, and we allow that experience to be free to the women who want to attend. The other thing that I'm really excited about that is also an exclusive for your show is we were one of the recipients of the Rebuild grant, and we are going to have a boutique this summer for young girls to work in the boutique and learn relationship building skills, budgeting, all the different things you would learn out in a retail experience.
Wow.
So we are really excited about that.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Okay.
So that's do too.
Now, what is contact info?
Contact info, you can go to our website, which is all of it spelled out, theneaprojectkc.org. We also have a Facebook page that is the Nia Project or Black Women Get Fit.
And I remember doing a project with the NIA project where we actually had to give a tribute to Black women, and that was an amazing experience.
That was powerful.
Very powerful.
One of the things that I learned is that everything has to do with Black girls and women. You know, when you try to narrow down what affects us, everything affects us.
Yeah, and,
And
like,
so-
yeah, and the ensemble of men you put together was phenomenal.
Fire. Yeah.
It was. I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
Might do that
yeah.
again.
You got to.
Yeah, do it again.
Yes, because
2024.
Yes.
It was
be
like,
even better.
it was like an Avengers of Black men.
And women loved it. I mean, you know, sometimes we are starved for attention and just kind words. And go back and take a look at it. It got viewed over and over and over and
It
over.
did. It did. I think you have the top viewed one.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I don't know.
It's one of them. Okay, so now it's your turn. Hey, I'm coming to the Music and More Foundation. I want to drop card. Before I get the card, tell me about your organization.
Well, my name is T.L. Williams, and I founded the Music and More Foundation. And what we do, we issue small grants to public access radio stations like KUAW, public access radio stations, the performing arts and music organizations. Our main projects have been poetry events, arts events, and things like that. So if you want a ticket or a code, I'm doing a poetry series down at the Black Archives of Mid-America. It's going to start February through September from 3 to 6 p.m. And it's called Poetry Is. Every fourth Tuesday and fourth Friday. And it's free to the public.
Yeah, okay.
So you come down there, you get a ticket.
And who are the poets that you have hosting this?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of poets. Well, let me tell you who's hosting it. The first Tuesday of February, well, not the first Tuesday, but the fourth Tuesday of February will be Seth Irving.
Okay.
He's going to host that. And then the following fourth Tuesdays will be Brandon Amazing Nelson, all the way up until September. But fourth Fridays will be hosted by Tyrone Gethers Jr.
Oh, yeah.
This guy right here.
Inkwell, right?
Inkwell.
Yeah,
He'll be hosted
yeah.
from 3 to 6 p.m. every
Yeah.
fourth Friday at the Black Archives of Mid-America, right off 17th Terrace, right over there.
Yeah. I hear that Inkwell guy can put on a heck of a show.
Yeah. And he'll have some of these drop tickets to give away.
So you mean to tell me that Inkwell, what happened? See something?
Oh, you want to see him?
Yeah. We'll be giving these out.
Historic.
So every fourth Friday,
Friday.
from February all the way to September,
From 3 to 6 p.m.
3 to 6 p.m., Inkwell will be giving these out. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, everyone's getting involved.
Yeah, everybody's getting
Yeah.
involved. There's a lot of arts and culture organizations that have their own event space, so it's easy for them to do that. But there's other organizations here who have to go find an event space, and when they do that, that's how they give away the cards.
Excellent. So there's a lot of opportunities, people, to get out here and get involved and get out here and get these cards. So we just got through telling you that starting in February, every fourth Tuesday and every fourth Friday, there'll be cards on deck. The NIA Project, the NIA Project,
That's right.
they are having events.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa's coming up.
Oh
Yep.
man, Kwanzaa.
Yes, down at the Gym Theater. Every day that there's Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa is for how many days? 7. So every day of Kwanzaa, down at the Gym Theater, the historic Gym Theater in the historic 18th and Vine area, you will see these organizations down there giving out these tickets. So come down and get some culture and get some knowledge and get some cards.
We're gonna have to talk to the person in charge of Kwanzaa about announcing these.
Yes, I'm sure we
Yeah.
can make that work.
Yeah.
let's make
Yeah, we have some influential people here.
Yeah. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing we really didn't talk about, and I didn't talk about it because I don't know what all it includes, but not just the $10 tickets, there will also be special offers.
Yes.
And so when you register for the drop card, you register your email address, and they will push out information of different things that are happening. And so special offer, there will be free events, and just really trying to just provide access to everybody who might be interested. So instead of laying around on the porch this summer or sitting on the block, you know, if you've got access to some of these institutions for $10, you know, we just really hope you take advantage of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're also supporting local art and local artists. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the key word is local. All right. Now, when I say that to say local because, like you said earlier, Kansas City shows out. Kansas City is a hub for startup businesses and for local talent.
That's right.
I mean, some of my favorite singers are in this city. I mean, I could tell you, favorite singer in this city, Kevin Church Johnson,
That's right.
Asa Barnes. Favorite rappers in this city, simple, MC Storm Neely, and Misunderstood.
Ooh, that is courageous to
Misunderstood.
call out names on the
Yeah.
radio.
My favorite poets, whole list of them. Hypocrisy Lewis, Authentic, Bonafide G, Seth Irving.
Yeah, those are some good names.
Yeah, good
All
names,
of
good names. Glenn North,
Yeah.
Natasha
I was
Natasha
going
Rhea
to say, I didn't
Johnson.
hear any women.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Natasha. Yeah, I said too. Authentic, Natasha Rhea Johnson, Serenity. You know, those are all my favorite poets. You know, favorite poets. My favorite restaurants are here in this town. You know, my favorite everything is the majority of my favorite clothing brand is Deepwater Clothing. My favorite hat store is the Bits and Piece. All of my favorite things are from this city.
That's right.
So
Powerful.
that's a powerful thing, like Terry was saying. I mean, I'm able to spout that stuff off, boom, 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 and there's so many more. Now, unfortunately, I may have a favorite.
Sound like you buying black.
Yeah, I definitely.
Sound like it.
definitely,
You buying
definitely.
black.
So I mean, like, you know, I mean, a lot of my favorite things are here in this city because Kansas City brings forth a lot of positive people,
That's right.
positive talent, and I mean, people come to Kansas City to start up. I mean, there was a place, Startup Village. I mean, people would come down here and start up businesses. I used to work with a guy who would start businesses here in Kansas City and sell them. You know, you have artists that come here to sample and talk to our artists to sing, to dance, to promote, to whatever. So we are a hub. Kansas City is a nexus, the nexus of art.
Yeah.
And I will have that argument with anybody. It is. I can legit pull anybody that I just named or that I know and put them up against anyone that's well known or nationwide, and it'll be strict competition.
I don't want to get us off track, but listening to you say that, do we have an art space?
A black art
A
space.
black art space that we own, that we control for performance?
Now I do know you did the art space outside.
You talking about art like painting, or just?
I mean, just an
Well,
arts,
that's
a
the thing.
performance space.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
Well, there's a lot. I mean,
yeah, it's,
That
it's
we
sprinkled
own?
over. Yeah, it's sprinkled over. I know the Music and More Foundation. You have the Outside Art Gallery.
yeah, on 28th and Benton.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
that.
You got Rhyme House,
Rhyme House.
Obsidian's Pen.
Okay.
They you know have.
So we have spaces for artists to go to do whatever their craft is that we
Yes.
own, that we control.
Right.
Even,
Yes. Yes.
Equal Minded Cafe
Okay.
on Troost. I believe it's. Can't
I
remember
was
the
just there.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was just there? Yeah. He let artists just use
Yo,
the
yeah.
spot. So
Yeah. The
there's
Black
spot-
Archives.
The Black Archives. There's
Yeah.
spots everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. And I know
There needs to be a directory.
it needs to be. Maybe Obsidian's Pen can do that. Yeah. Because from what I'm hearing, that Obsidian's Pen group is really up on the rise.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Yeah. They haven't even been out for a year yet, and they've already been represented at poetry functions.
That's right.
They hosted open mics. hosted poetry shows. They did a phenomenal tutoring piece.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, they're also teaching people how to self-publish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Obsidian's Pen is a heck of a group.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think their page should be launching again on Facebook soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
I'm just plugging.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, we say all that to say it's not getting off track, but it's letting everyone know that there's so much out there that we do, and what you all are doing with the drop card is just solidifying and bringing unity, not only to what we do, but not unity amongst the people in our demographic. It also shines a spotlight on what we do.
Well, one of the reasons I asked the question, though, when we were developing this and we were talking about this, there was some conversation about black folks always having to go over there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We got to go over there to go to
Right.
the theaters, to go to the live performances, to go to the nicer venues. And that's why I asked the question,
Yeah.
do we have venues on the east side of
Yes, we
Truce
do.
that we feel good about?
Yes, because I know for a fact that the venue that Obsidian's Pen uses is nice.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah, because so far I see the American Jazz Museum, they east of Troost. Who else?
Well, the Music and More Foundation is on the east side of Truce.
Yeah.
The Porter's House, that's where Obsidian's Pen operates out of, is on the east side of Truce. Nice.
Is that on 18th and
It
5?
is on 18th and
Okay.
Vine. Yep. Very nice facility.
Yeah.
You have and so many out
I think
there.
it's just the beginning of something great. I think about was it this summer when they did the art show on 18th and Vine?
Yes.
It was.
I didn't get a chance to participate, but I heard a lot of people talk about how incredible that display was. And
Yeah.
so, when you think about art shows in Kansas City, Plaza, Brooks, everybody's got one, and now hopefully that will come back and we can continue to do that as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Quez said it would be annual. He's going to try to make it annual.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good because it needs to occur. I mean, like I'm thinking about Miss Vivian Blewett, and then you have Bree Harris. All these new up and coming artists. Well, Vivian's established, Bree's up and coming. This has an actual opportunity and a platform to do their art. Yeah. So I want to go back again because I know people may just be tuning in, and I want people to know why we're here again. If you're just tuning in, because we're at that halfway mark, and on my show I like to always reiterate, I'm here with Miss Terry Barnes and Mr. T.L. Williams. Terry's with the NIA Project, and Terrence is with the Music and More Foundation. And these two phenomenal individuals came together to solidify and establish and introduce the drop card. So let's reiterate what this drop card is and what it does.
This drop card helps to reduce and lower the price of tickets. So if any of these organizations are doing events and their price is $100,
Right.
with the drop card you get it for only $10. You can only get this drop card from community ambassadors like me, Terry, and these other community ambassadors that we spoke about. Anything to add?
Yeah, let's break down those community ambassadors again so people can know who they are and where they can actually go and get these cards.
Bike Walk KC, Block Scholars, Ice Studio School of Dance, the KC Public Library, Literacy KC, and we know where they're at. They're right on Troost,
Was it 31st and
31st
Truce?
and Troost, with Operation Breakthrough, the Music and More Foundation, the NIA Project, the Whole Person, Uni Urban Neighborhood Initiative, and Visit KCK. These are all community ambassadors that you can get this drop card from.
And this drop card, explain again what this drop card does for individuals who can gain access to one.
So when you get the drop card, you will have to get registered. So the drop card has a code on the back of it. I don't know if I can show that or if you can see it, but it has a code on the back of it. You'll go to the website, you'll enter the information that it asks you for, you'll enter the code, which will activate the card, and then it immediately allows you access to all of the different venues for $10.
Okay.
So regardless of what the ticket price is, if you have a drop card, you will get access to that venue for $10 for up to 4 tickets.
So I think what we're gonna do right now, Mr. Walker, is there any way you can like put the card on the screen? Okay, so we're gonna try to get that up there, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna register for
Oh,
a
that'd be
card
cool.
live because I
See how easy it is.
to show you how simple it is. Because earlier you saw me talk to Terrence, and he broke down the Music of More Foundation, and Terry, and she broke down the NIA project. So I got my information from them. Now I'm going to actually download and get access to a card because I want to support the arts and I want to support these organizations. And I also want to show you how easy it is because sometimes people say, well, yeah, it's really simple. You like, well, it's not as simple as I think it is, but I'm actually show you how simple it is if it's okay with you too.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And then also, let's do this too. Those who are listening in, if we have someone call in, could we offer them a card? Is that possible?
I would think they would have to have the actual
Exactly.
card
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
instead of
Okay.
us giving the code over
Right
there.
over the internet. Yeah. Then everyone will be like writing it down like cheating on a test.
Right.
Yeah. Not that we've ever cheated on a test before.
Of course.
No.
And we wouldn't.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't.
We would not.
No, we would
Now
not.
your
We would
next
not.
show. Now your next show. Can they come up here and pick up a card?
Yes, they
can do
can.
that.
Yes, they can.
If
Mhm.
you say something.
Yes, they can. Yep. Yeah, they most definitely can.
Terrence, we can leave a few cards with you to give away on your show
Okay. That's fine.
to continue to talk about it, just to continue to keep it out in front of people because it really is. I mean, it's a great benefit and a value to our community. And I want to make sure people use it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want, 6 months to go by, we look at our numbers and people are not taking advantage of
Right.
it.
I mean, $10 for a ticket.
$10.
Like we said, like between now and August of 2024, if there's a concert at Starlight Theater, you can use your drop card to get a ticket for $10 versus the requested price.
Even at that requested price
Yeah.
Yeah.
is $150.
Yeah, if it's $150 for that ticket, you got a drop card, you in there for $10, up to 4 tickets for $10.
Yeah.
That's right. It goes same thing with KC Melting Pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their events.
Mhm.
You go down there. That's at just off Broadway Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Any tickets they have, or shows they have, $10.
And any exhibits at the Nelson Art Gallery, if it's a cost,
Yeah.
$10. That's
$10.
that's something else.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So like you and 4 of your friends, and could you imagine if you and your friend both had a drop card, you can get 8 people to go, with you included, of course, to go.
That's right.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Now I will say, I feel like I need to say this because I will say the intention is for these experiences to be for folks who don't normally get these experiences.
Of course.
So for all my aunties and uncles who are listening, who are living Hound the Hog out in Blue Springs and Lee Summit, this is not for you. This is really not for you. If you can afford to pay those prices, we want you to pay those prices. These are
Right.
folks who generally couldn't afford to take the family or couldn't afford to attend an event that they would normally be able to attend with a very, very much targeting the inner city.
Okay. Well, I'm going to actually try to. Well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to actually enroll and get me one of these cards live on the air.
All right.
Okay.
I hope it works.
Yes.
Oh,
I
it
want you to
will.
use a different one because this one is peeling.
Okay.
And she said she would replace the ones that are
All
peeling.
right.
Website right there.
Okay. So here we are.
See how easy this is.
Oh, there we go. There's the website. Can you see it? Good. Yep. All right. So I'm going to go to artskc.org, the drop.
Now, Terrence, have you already done it?
I haven't done it yet.
You have? I have not either.
So I'm on my mobile device.
You will be the first.
I will be the first. Okay. I'm going to artskc.org
Mm-hmm.
/ the drop.
The drop.
You know, I just noticed this says for exhibits, classes, shows, and more. So,
That a good-
not just performing. That's a good
Yes,
thing.
great to me.
Yeah.
Exhibit
So-
classes, shows, and more. Nice.
Now here I am, showing you all proof on my mobile device. There it is.
There you are.
I'm on there. Live on the source of Inkwell, the first to do this.
Go ahead.
Now I said, this is your invitation. Sign up now. It says, why join the app? Access exclusive offers and special discounts. Experience art that moves you. Support local art and artists. Discover exhibits, classes, shows, and more. Find your people.
That's right.
And they just said that earlier.
Yeah.
That's right. Find your people.
It says, how does it work? We'll drop exclusive offers, discounted tickets to some of the region's best arts events, and new participating arts and culture organizations every month. As we roll out the pilot phase of the program across the metro, some members will get access to free events and special discounts, while others will get access for a flat rate of $10. So if you don't get it free, you get it for $10. And I'm looking at this right now.
That's right.
Right now. So I'm about to click sign up, correct?
That's right.
Sign up now?
Yep.
Now you can see I'm gonna put my finger right there. Did I hit it? There we go. Sign up now. There I am.
There you go.
Sign up now. Now I'm gonna put in my personal information, membership card number.
Yep. Don't show that to nobody.
No, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna put it on because each card has its own number on the back, correct?
That's right. That's true.
So I'm putting my card on here right now. Check here if you do not submit. Okay, I got one. Submit. And I gotta put in my name,
That's right.
Tyrone Gethers,
I have a whole box of these.
and your address. I'm not gonna tell you my address. I want everybody, knocking on my door. This Tyrone house.
Can I get a card?
Really, folks will be stopping you asking for a card.
And I'm putting in my city.
Kansas City.
Yes. And my zip code. What is my zip code? Nah. Uh-oh. And I'm putting in my you gotta scroll down for the zip code. So many zip codes in Kansas City. Okay, there it is. Zip code's there. Email.
So that's asking you for name, email address, zip code, and
Address.
address.
Yep. This is simple. Yep. And then also your age range.
Oh,
That's required too. Now, oh wow, they got my age range on here. I'm old. And then they're gonna give you a username, and then you select your own password. I'm not gonna tell you my password.
sounds like it's easy peasy.
And confirm your password. Acknowledgement. I'm not a robot. And I gotta find motorcycles now. Verification.
Did it work?
It's working.
It's working.
It's working. All right.
It's working.
Yeah, they can do it. They did it right.
It's working. I'm in.
You put the code in and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're good to go.
see, easy.
Yeah. And I think one of the things we were trying to explain before, so if you hear about the drop, which people will begin to hear about it, right? But you live in Lee's Summit, or you live in Blue Springs, or you live somewhere else, you can go to the website and you can log in, but you won't get the $10 discount.
Right.
So there's special features you will be invited to, but you won't get the discount. You have to get the card from one of the ambassadors in order to get the discount code.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Because the idea
And,
is that our organizations, we spend time with people in their
Right.
target area.
And also, so no one think that I'm shucking and jiving. I want to actually show you. It says you're in. So live on the source of the Inkwell, your host Tyrone Gethers Jr. is the first person to register for the drop card.
That's right.
Yep. So there we
You
go.
are
Can
in.
you see it? You are in. I'm in. And they send you an email too as well. And I can actually view my drop dashboard. So
you got a dashboard.
yes, you get a dashboard and everything. So you saw it here first. I got my card. So I'm about to ready to go.
Don't show them the password.
Oh no, I'm not gonna show the password.
Yeah.
See. So yeah. So I mean, it's that simple.
Isn't that cool?
It's that simple.
It's
It is
very
that
cool.
simple.
Instant discounts.
Instant discounts. Instant discounts.
And it will get better. I would expect that as we go through this pilot phase, there will be opportunities to give feedback, which is
Right.
why they get your email address. They'll probably ask you for your feedback because, again, we knew that cost was a big barrier. So we wanted to deal with cost. But there may be some other barriers. And so don't hesitate to give feedback when you're asked for that feedback so that we can continue, once the pilot phase is over, to tweak it and make adjustments so that it can be really the best resource that they can make it.
Yeah. So I mean, and the pilot phase is between now and August 2024. And yeah, I'm the first person to do this. This
You're
is
the
history
first
right
person.
here. Yeah, I got mine. See, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was that simple, and it wasn't invasive. I mean, the same stuff that you would put in anything else. There, you put that there to register, and then it gives you an email, and the email is letting you know that you're registered. And waiting on it to pop up on my phone. Dear Tyrone, welcome to the Drop KC.
Yeah.
And it's just telling me everything that I read on there, and there it is.
We did.
I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in. And there is the email. For those of you who don't believe me, there's the email.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in there. Number one of hopefully a multitude.
That's
the
right.
first of a multitude.
That's right.
Yeah. So we have any comments or questions or concerns?
I didn't open up the chat form.
We're gonna look at the chat and see if there's any questions or comments.
Right.
Now we already know that the Music and More Foundation will have some drop cards. The fourth Tuesday and the fourth Friday for the poetry is at the Black Archive, starting in February through September. We'll have these. The NIA Project will have these, and then there's a host of organizations that we stated earlier that will have these as well too. And we will make sure we screenshot that and put all of that on the comment section of this broadcast as well too.
That's right.
Yeah, so if you forget anybody else, the KC Library,
That's
yeah.
right.
right?
Yeah.
So
Go
if
to
you
the library.
forget anybody else, the KC Library.
Yes, the library. They
Go
have
for
these as well
library.
too. And they have so many. There's like multiple branches of the library.
Yeah, they're all over.
So go to the library and say, hey, look, you got a drop card? They're like, yeah. Get a drop card. Do exactly what I did. I'm not going to show you my code. And just type in the code on the back. And there it is. Expiration date is 11/1 of 24. So you have the pilot program until August of 2024. The card expires on 11/1/24. So technically, you have a whole year to use this card.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in Kansas City
Going on.
in a year. We have Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and what was that country concert? Was it Garth Brooks
No.
and Ed Sheeran all in the same summer?
Yeah. Let's just hope they go to Starlight again.
And if they were think about that, Beyonce go to Starlight, $10.
$10.
$10. So if anyone know Beyonce, tell her go to Starlight.
I think we'd break the internet trying to get $10 tickets.
Yeah. But real talk though. Like Starlight does have great shows. They have concerts, they have plays, they have events. And like you said, the public library has things going on too. Matter of fact, I remember hosting a poetry event there. You know, yeah. It's so much going on between now and August 2024, and definitely between now and November 2024. Yeah. So we're coming up on the end of this experience of the Inkwell.
That's right.
Voguing in. Let's go ahead and give some contact information for both of these organizations that are powerhouses in the city.
Powerhouses.
They are. They are. And now you two came together, and it's like, y'all putting the band together.
Well, when she said arts and culture, because I was
Yeah,
talking to her about that one specific thing. I was like, culture card. That sounds like something we should do in Kansas City. That really makes a lot of sense because I do know the importance of having access to arts and culture.
Right.
But when she was like, oh, would you be a part of the planning team? I was like, I would, but I know somebody else who would be even better. And he has much broader touch than I do.
Yeah,
So
then
I
I
was
got the
glad
phone
that he,
call. I was happy.
yeah.
Linda called. Linda Williams. She called me, and she said, Terrence. And then I found out that you referred me.
Oh, I thought she told you that right up front.
She told me after I was there.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. But I found out that you referred me. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, hey, like I said, it's all about community.
Yes.
Yeah.
And arts and culture is not my lane. And so as soon as I knew that that's what it was going to be about, I mean, Terrence was just the very first person I thought about. I knew what his work, and knew who he was. He introduced me to the melting pot. So again, he was the first person that I thought of, and he's able to bring a unique perspective that nobody else in that room is able to give because he works with the artists.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Now, let's get some contact info for the Music and More Foundation and the NEA project.
So contact information for the NEA project is our website at www.theneaprojectkc.org. We're also on Facebook at NEA Project Kansas City or Black Women Get Fit on Facebook. We also have blackwomengetfit.org as a website.
Yeah, and you can go to the Music and More Foundation, www.themusicandmorefoundation.org. We're on Facebook under the same name. You can hashtag us under Poetry Is and find events under that. We're just everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, I think. But yeah, social media everywhere.
Okay. And also, you can get cards here at KUAW Radio. KUAW Radio is located at 4510 East Linwood Boulevard, Kansas City, Missouri. 861-599-6893 is the station's number. Hopefully we have some we will have some here for you if you want to come and call and check it out. And also, not only, these organizations that we named here, as well as us ambassadors as well too, when you get a card, get some knowledge of the organization as well too. I want to thank Terrence and Terry for giving me the opportunity to not only be the bearer of good news for this exclusive piece, but also to be the first to be a recipient of this great deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in awe that I'm number one on the list because, I'm definitely going to put used to it. I know I have family members that are watching this that live in the area. I'm sure they're going to be on this as well, too. I'm going to push it out. I was always told if there's something good, don't keep it to yourself. Share it.
That's right.
So that's what we're doing here on the Source of the Inkwell. In the Inkwell, education overflows like knowledge. I'm sorry, like ink. And like ink, it stays permanent. So let this opportunity stay permanent in your mind. We'll see you next week, and hopefully I see you at some of these shows,
That's right.
some of these events. God bless. See you next week.